creating a tech center, an iconic tech center in the Midwest that in 5-10 years, people will be able to say, I was part of that. That's where I started, and that's where I am right now.
The move to Chicago is really great for us.
We started from scratch, and to me that was a great metaphor for what we had the opportunity to do kind of as a brand and as a group of people, is to kind of reset.
We knew we wanted to have this vibe that's an urban vibe. We're downtown, we're in the heart of Chicago.
There's a lot going on in the city, and we have everybody together under one roof, which is cool.
We wanted to be able to have employees feel this connection to one another, and that's what this space does for us.
But it's all about creating a setting that people kind of enjoy being in and kind of interact with. When I first walked in, you get off the elevators on 18th floor, and the first thing you see is this great interpretation of the Batwing. And you see that, and you're like, wow.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty cool. You like it because of the brand, but then when you move away from the elevator banks into the lobby area, you see
how huge the space is.
Phenomenal, let me say it that way.
It was sensory overload.
It makes you want to come into work every day.
Just the visual of it is really, really cool.
You appreciate the architecture of the merchandise mart itself, and then the way the space is built out really accentuates it as well.
There's 7 or so micro kitchens that are really cool.
I also enjoy coming to the micro kitchens.
Each one has a different spin on something local. You know, some sports, some zen, some this, some that.
The new space in the mart has really shown who we are today. It's a lot fresher, a lot more progressive.
There's a sense of fun, a lightheartedness to it, but also a kind of strong kind of edge and a tech.
We have the world's most advanced labs and facilities here right in the merchandise mart. Our lab space is over 70,000 square feet. We do everything from concept to the actual development and take these devices through manufacturing. We will take that prototype and run it through accelerated life cycle testing. And once we're satisfied, we get into mass production. We ship them and then you see them in stores.
There's no better feeling than to see your product on a shelf. And then what's really crazy is when it's in someone's hand. I love the deck during the spring and summertime and early fall. Grab a lunch and go out there and just eat on the rooftop of Chicago. Not very many people can do that. It's a known fact that your physical environment impacts your attitude. In this case, it's about us creating great products. And being in a great place, in a great environment, one that's actually set up to foster innovation and collaboration, is having its intended results. Because you walk in the door and you kind of feel it, right? You see it and you feel it.
When I walk through the space, I really am so proud of where we've come as a company.
We would never have done this before. This is not your dad's Motorola. It wasn't even last year's Motorola. This is the Motorola for the next 10 years, and it's going to be a wild ride.